Yo, what's the dealio, man? Listen, you already know I got a straight banger for you today, all right? Listen, in this video, what we're gonna talk about is swing setups, all right? We gotta have this conversation. We have to, talk about this, all right? So somebody asked me in the Discord, they was like, what's up with you, right? What's the play? What's the play? What's the play, all right? And so we got to break this down, man. So be sure to like this video. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. All right. Every day I'm bringing you bangers, life-changing information. All right. So we talking about swing setups, right? Finding swing setups and kind of understanding the anatomy of a swing setup, right? Swing trade, holding it overnight, a couple days, a couple weeks, whatever the case may be. All right. Now, nothing that I say in this video is financial advice. If you want financial advice, go talk to a licensed professional financial advisor. All right. So when we're talking about swing setups, all right, I need you to understand that this is an art. Okay. This is an art. You don't go on the charts, be like, oh, it looked like the stock is coming down. Let me get in and that's it. Now, in the beginning, you may do that and you might get lucky, right? You might get lucky. As a matter of fact, you will get lucky. It's called beginner's luck. And then what's going to happen is you're going to think that that's how the game go. You're going to do it again, and then you're going to get cooked. You're going to get obliterated. And then you're going to go into this dark depression why trading don't work. Okay? So let me save you some time and let me save you some money. And let me break this down for you. Okay? Now, it is an art when we're talking about swing trading and day trading. It is an art. You can't just go getting in willy-nilly. All right? You got to understand what you're doing. So, what are we looking for when we're looking for swing trade entries? Okay? Because the setup can be there, but the entry not there yet. Okay? The setup can be there, but the entry is not there yet. Hear what I'm saying? I'm going to say this one more time. The setup can be there, but the entry is not there yet. Right? You can have the right setup with the wrong entry and get cooked. Right? And you can have the wrong setup with the right entry and make money. Okay? So you got to be able to balance out the two and find that medium of entry and setup. Right? Listen to what I'm saying. Okay? Listen to what I'm saying, because this is real life. So what I want to do is I want to go over this unity, right? I talked about it yesterday on live. I want to talk about unity, and I'm going to give you guys some examples on what exactly I mean, okay? But I need you guys to fundamentally understand you got to relax, all right? You got to relax, man, all right? Every day you wake up, oh, what's the play? Oh, what stock am I trading? Woo. It's like, listen, that's what IWM is for. If you want to scratch your itch, your trading itch, and you want to get into trade, number one, you need to learn how to trade. You need to learn the strat method, right? You can trade IWM, go light, keep it going, right? When you see a solid day trade setup, you take entry, you do what you do, okay? But at the end of the day, you still need to understand the setup, okay? I really want to spend some time on this and help you understand the setup, okay? So think about in life, anything that's worth it, it ain't going to just come to you in a rush and be like, hey, here you go. This is perfect for you, right? A lot of times, beautiful things in life take time to get set up, right? It's like poetry in motion. So you got to be patient, all right? So now we're going to go to the charts, and I'm going to break this stuff down for you guys in layman's terms, in simplistic terms, so that you all can understand exactly what I'm saying, all right? So here go the charts right here. Now, entire screen. All right, so check this out. So right now, we have you, okay, on the charts. So first off, we got a double top, Okay. We have a bearish divergence with the RSI. Neckline is down here. We got no areas of liquidity to the downside, right? Now we gap down, okay? We already gapped down. But look, we on a failed 2 up on a weekly and a daily time frame, right? Looks perfect, looks beautiful, right? But we have an area of liquidity right here to the downside at 42.15. Okay, 42.15, this is a rejection area. And as you can see, it rejected off of that. Now, what else do we have? On the weekly, we have another fair value gap right here at 42.94. Okay, so this is an area of entry potentially to the downside because we still have a bearish pattern known as a double top with bearish divergence. Okay. So if we would have, if the market would have opened up and just because we gapped down, I would have got into this trade to the downside, we would have been cooked, right? We would have been absolutely cooked. You see what I'm saying? Premiums went up. They was up 100%, right? Already. I would have bought high and I would have been down up here. Okay. So what I did was I said, I'm going to wait because I want to wait to see where we test to the upside, right? Because look at the 30-minute time frame, right? Look at the 30. All we did this morning was come up, right? We just came up. But where did we come up? We came up, we filled the gap, and then boom. So we're rejecting right here. So I'm going to see how we close today because that's going to let me know if we're going to swing it, okay? We might even come up tomorrow a little bit more and then create a failed 2 up. If I see that we create a failed 2 up, that's when I'm going to take entry. I'm not going to get into a put when we have upside momentum. That's dumb, right? I'm going to wait until I get a confirmation that we're going to be coming down. And then what we're going to do is we're going to be able to capture the whole move, right? From here all the way down to here, rather than getting in here, being down here and hoping that it comes down. Okay, so this is an area where we can test that at $43 and then also right here where it's testing right now. Okay, so this is what I mean about your entry. So the setup on the weekly is there, but the entry, we got to wait a little bit. Okay, we got to wait a little bit. Now, let me give you guys another example of what I mean. Let's go to JPM. JPM. Okay. Now look at this. This was a setup that we took back in November and we banked on it. All right. We banked on it. So look at this. JPM, they had a double top right here. Okay. Now I saw that we had a 3-bar on the weekly, but look what happened. JPM came up here to 309 first. And then what did they do? Then they came down all the way down here, right? And I remember when I got in at about 304 after they were already at 309. You see what I'm saying? So they came up, rejected, started to come down throughout the week, and then they made their move all the way down here. So what if, right? What if I would have took entry at right here at 300, 301. And then it popped all the way up here. And I didn't know and understand that it was testing. I would have thought that it was coming up, got out of the trade, and then it would have came down and I would have been mad because I got cooked. Right? So this is what I'm saying, y'all. You have to understand where a stock can test. You have to understand where a stock can test. Now, this happens all the time. Okay? All the time this happens. Let me give you another example. Doesn't matter the pattern. If the setup is there, you have to wait for the right entry. Look at JPM right now. Has this area right here, right? It came up. It's rejecting right here. So it looks like it can start coming back down. And it's on another double top right here. Right? But if you have a bearish pattern on a daily or the weekly time frame and we're coming up, that does not mean that we're going to keep coming up. That means that we're testing, getting some liquidity, and then we're going to come back to the downside. So all you got to do is wait, be patient, buy low, and then sell high. That's all you got to do. Okay? So it does not matter what the stock is. All that matters is that you understand how the game goes. Okay? Let me show you guys another example. Right? Look at, this is on the weekly, look at the daily. Well, you could look at the daily, okay? So, look at this right here. We're in an uptrend on NVO on a daily. We pulled back right here, okay? We are in an uptrend on the bigger time frame, right? We pulled back. That does not mean that it's going to just keep going down, right? You wait until you get confirmation, it starts to push up, then they gap up, come down, test a little bit, and then they blast off, right? Now we're on a one candle. I'm thinking about swinging this so that we could continue to get some upward momentum and we could go higher, okay? Because we are on a one bar right now, but we did fill this gap right here, all right? So what I want you guys to understand is that you have to understand the setups versus the entries, okay? You can have a setup look beautiful, right? But the entry has to be on point. I'm going to give you guys one more example because this is what I wanted to talk about, okay? And this is also goes back to what I say, enter before it is obvious, all right? So we got lift. This is from last week. We're going to go over this one more time. On a daily, right? Look at this. So, bear flag, okay? Bear flag. We were able to catch this move right here, right? Because we took entry on this day right here. Now, look, it came up and it tested, did not get out. And then what happened? It failed, rejected, and then it came lower. And then we was able to get out down here, okay? Now, an ideal place to enter would have been up here. But because this was a bear flag, right? I knew it was a bearish pattern. I said, I'm going to enter. We have broke below. But after we broke below, we came back up and tested one more time. And that's when we had the fall. Okay? So you have to understand what the overarching direction is going to be. All right. Once you understand the overarching direction of what it's going to be, that's when you sit here and say, okay, now that I see the bigger picture, right? Now that I see the bigger picture, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until we come up and test. And when we reject, I know we're going to come lower, right? This is how the game goes. And the same goes to the upside. If you see a bullish pattern and then we come down and we bounce off of a fair value gap, that's when you say, okay, now I'm going to take entry to the upside. And you could capture a bigger move. All right. But the name of the game is to buy low and sell high, y'all. And the beautiful part about it is when you're patient like this, if the stock does do the opposite, you don't have no risk because you didn't enter in the trade trying to rush into the trade and hurry up and make money, right? You didn't rush. So please, y'all, I hope that you guys understand that it's imperative that you be patient and you relax, all right? Please relax. The money is gonna be made, but you will only make the money if you learn how to, understand how poetry works, okay? This is not a rush. It takes patience. It is an art to trading, to swing trading, to day trading, all right? So listen, I hope that video helped you guys out, all right? If it did, let me know in the comments, y'all, all right? Like I always say in every single video, make sure you get up out your head, go get into this world, because your head is a dangerous place to live, all right? And also remember, y'all, say it with me. The more you study, the less you worry. All right? Y'all have a great day. I'm going to holler at you guys later on today's live. All y'all stay smooth, man. Peace.